Hello and welcome to Prudent Media News. First a look at the top stories. Kolwa turns violent over controversial CD against the parish priest. Roads blocked, shops burned. Demand to arrest Calvert Gonsalves. Kolwa may be burned on Tuesday. Law Commission proposes new election pattern for panchayats and Jilla Parishad and municipalities. 50% votes a must to get elected. Even after 125 years, local Congress leaders are unaware who formed the Indian National Congress and why. A Prudent Media exclusive. Sarvodaya Sporting Club and Al Fatah Cricket Club off the mark in GPL T20 cricket. Stun Chogule and Dempo Cricket Club keep title hopes alive. And Minor Sports Club win Faria Carnival Cup football tournament. CAC Kansauli finished runners-up. And now the news in detail. Kolwa was burning the whole day on Monday. They blocked the roads, burned few shops and marched at the police station. They are demanding arrest of Calvert Gonsalves. He has released a controversial CD on a local parish priest. They have even threatened Kolwa Bandh on Tuesday.
Kolwa residents marched down to Kolwa police station demanding action against Calvert Gonsalves. Residents allege that Calvert Gonsalves has maligned the name of Kolwa parishioner. They say Calvert has been spreading rumors that Father Daigo has sold property of the church.
Production team who has blasphemed our parish priest, Father Daigo, and also our Christian community. So now we have lodged this complaint and we are going to get the FIR very shortly. So hopefully the police will take some action against this complaint.
Councilचे moderator and complaint दिलो पुरा हा Calvert Gonsalves ही complaint आम्ही गेल्या आता आम्ही offense register करतोय आणि law will follow its own course.
Kolwa residents' patience came to an end. After getting a low response from the police, the residents diverted their anguish. They ransacked Calvert's residence. The residence was locked. The angry mob then stoned the house. Mob also damaged two-wheelers parked near the house. Calvert's residence has been heavily damaged. Angry Kolwakars continued agitation. They called for bandh in protest. The villagers also criticized the police. The police force was deployed at the site. Calvert Gonsalves is planning to produce a Konkani movie, Dogui Bodmas. He has even released an audio CD of Dogui Bodmas. Residents claimed that the CD has some questionable lyrics against Father Daigo. Our reporter Ramesh Naik from Kolwa.
The Law Commission has proposed reforms in elections of local self-governing bodies. The proposal says a candidate will be declared elected only if he or she secures 50% of the votes polled. If passed, the Commission plans to implement this law for panchayats, Jilla Parishads and municipalities. Chairman of State Law Commission Ramakant Khalab says this proposal will be put forth for public opinion.
Law Commission has proposed these amendments as a reform in the Panchayat Raj Act. Chairman of Law Commission Ramakant Khalab said many candidates contest these elections. In such a situation, a candidate getting 15% of total votes wins. This is because of division of votes. The new proposal says a candidate will have to get at least 50% of votes polled. This proposal is similar to the elections of directors in the cooperative societies.
The thought is whether we can make it compulsory for a candidate to be declared as elected, provided he gets 50% or more votes, and then provide a particular situation within the law itself, whereby if a candidate does not get 50% or more votes, in what way can we ensure this 50%? I think this is possible at the panchayat level. We can make an experiment at the panchayat level, the Jilla Parishad election level. Thought is being put forward by me for public consumption, for people to ponder upon, to discuss this among themselves and to revert back to the Law Commission.
Khalab criticized the recently amended election law in Gujarat. He said he is not in favor of compulsory voting.
I personally do not subscribe to this view. We are living in a society which is a free society. Election is itself an expression of one's liberal thoughts. You have a right to vote. You may prefer not to vote. Maybe for whatever reason, you may not like the candidates who are contesting, and you may not vote. So it could be sort of a negative expression of people's will, that they don't turn up and they don't vote. Per se, this cannot be counted as a will of the people who do not want to participate in the electoral process itself.
A reporter from Panji, Jason Suarez, with video journalist Shan for Prudent Media.
125 years ago, the Indian National Congress was not formed with an objective of getting independence and driving away Britishers. In fact, it was an initiative of the British rule. The Congress was formed to diffuse the growing discontent among the Indians against the British Raj. But hardly any local Congress leader knows the fact. The Congress on Monday celebrated 125th anniversary of formation of Indian National Congress in 1885. There was a rally in Panji. Watch this report.
The Congress does not hide the fact that the party was formed by a retired British official, Alan Hume. But it does not say that then Viceroy Lord Dufferin was behind the move. The reason was simple. It was the growing discontent against the British Raj after the War of Independence of 1857. The brochure released by a Congress party described Hume as a wise guide. None of their objectives displayed opposition to British rule. Go to Wikipedia and read section Pre-Independence Era of the Indian National Congress. The Indian National Congress was initially not opposed to British rule. Indeed, it was a Scotsman, Alan Octavian Hume, who brought about its first meeting in Bombay with the approval of Lord Dufferin, the then Viceroy. A book, Freedom Struggle, published by the National Book Trust, also tells similar history. Hume wanted to prevent the union of a discontented nationalist intelligentsia with a discontented peasantry. By patronizing a mild political movement, he hoped to prevent it from getting out of control. This is a bitter truth of the formation of the Indian National Congress, which became an anti-British movement only after Lokmanya Tilak gave a slogan of Swaraj. We asked our local Congress leaders why a Britisher formed the Congress. The only leader who spoke little sense was Speaker Pratap Singh Rani. Have a look.
Alan Hume, a retired ICS officer. It is given in this also, you can read that. And that is the reason after 1857, when there was this mutiny and all that, and there was a lot of dissatisfaction among the people, the British. You see, there are a lot of reasons behind it.
तो एक डेमोक्रेटिक माइंडेड मनीस आसतलो आनी ताका एक देशा आपल्या आपली देशांतली जी गरिबी आसा ती पयस जावची, दुयेंसां आसा ती पयस जावची अशें ताका दिसतालें. म्हणून तो सांगतालो की सद्या ब्रिटिशां कडेन कॉन्फ्रंटेशन बी मागीर पळोवया, आतां सद्या तुमी युनायट जायात आनी पक्ष स्थापन करात आनी हांचे कडेन संघर्श करात अशें ताजी गायडन्स आशिल्ली. आनी आमचे अनेक नेते ताजे कडल्यान गायडन्स घेताले.
ह्याच पद्दतीन महात्मा गांधी जेन्ना आफ्रिका आशिल्लो तेन्ना थंयच्या मुवमेंटाक ताणें भाग घेतलो. विचारधारा आशिल्लो मनीस जो आसा पळय न्ही ताका देशाच्यो सीमा जे आसा पळय न्ही हे लिमिटेशन आसना, ताका इवन समाजाची सीमा लागनात. तो क्रांतिकारी विचार घेवन मुखार वता आनी त्या अनुसार जो ब्रिटीश ऑफिसर आशिल्लो तांणी भारतीयांक बरोबर घेवन हे स्वातंत्र्याचे हे जे आसा पळय न्ही तत्व जे आसा पळय न्ही हे मुखार व्हरपाक थारायलें आनी काँग्रेस पक्षाच्या स्थापनेक आपलो आदार दिलो.
Our reporter in Panji, Devidas Kamli, with video journalist Ravindra Dalvi.
Let's take a short break. Stay tuned.